Hello again, everyone. Welcome, Afshin Banab, along with Greg Williams. We come to you from Washington-Lee High School and the Washington-Lee Generals and Langley Saxons. Greg, glad you could be here, man.
Thanks for having me. It's an honor.
It's going to be a good high school matchup. Washington-Lee is 4-1 right now in Conference 6. Langley 2-3. But as you look at the standings, Greg, all the teams are bunched up. Yorktown leading the way at 6-1.
It's early in the season. Right now the teams are trying to fill each other out. Learn what each one has, and they can change things around here after the new year.
Bob Dobson, the coach of the Washington-Lee Generals, been at the helm for them for the better part of 2 decades. 4-1 overall this season. They close out the 2016 calendar year right here, and they come back in 2017 with 3 games on the road. So the Generals look to improve off of last year's 10-15 showing. Langley, on the other hand, they finished 20-6 last season, and they've struggled a bit this year, beginning the season at 2-3 thus far. Coach Scott Newman is in his 4th year as Langley's head coach. These 2 teams meet up every year, of course. Langley winning the last 3 seasons, including 60-50 last year at Langley.
I'm sure the Generals are looking to change that. Get off the snide a little bit.
Just a little bit. We'll see what they can do. For Washington-Lee, it'll be interesting to see Nick Miller. He is one of the really premier football players on this team, and Quinn Parks, both of them are well over 1,000 yards receiving last year. Nick Miller wasn't really playing basketball too much, but he is now in his senior season.
It's a testament to their athleticism.
Those guys, and they've got great hands, so it works well in both sports, right?
Good, yes it does.
All right, here we go. Colin McCullough set to tip off. We are courtside here at Washington-Lee, and here we go. The Generals, they gain it first, and it is Nick Miller inside to McCullough.
A little hesitation there.
It is. There's a shot off, no good. Rebound Langley, and there's a foul early on.
Good box
right in
out.
the paint. Yeah. It was, and we'll talk about you too, Greg. Talk about boxing out. You played ball in your heyday, man.
Oh yeah, enjoyed that.
Yeah, Greg was was a participant in the Florida's Final Four team just a couple years ago.
Just a few years ago.
Just a few years
Don't
ago.
want to tell my age just yet.
All right, Langley now with the ball.
Starting out in a 2-2-1 press. Looking to trap in the corners. Up.
And that ball comes right over to us.
Creates a turnover on the first possession. The coach will like those results.
Chase Beckett, the one there.
Langley opens up in a man-to-man.
There's a pass inside now. Yep, here comes Langley again. And that is Coulter Carton. There's a shot from downtown, Jay Gutman, no good.
Very good look.
Ball batted away, and Langley gets it again. Osgo on Carton right there. Beckett to the hole.
Nice pass there.
Yep.
Pass, dribble, penetrate, kick.
Gutman now.
Great
Nice pass
cut.
inside. There's a shot from the line. Carton, no good. Colton Carton had rolled around the rim. There is a foul, and this one will go to Washington-Lee.
Langley's gotten some good looks. I think the coach should live with those. Just would like to see him go down a little bit, but some good looks so far. Langley also opens up in a 1-2-2 press.
Yeah, they do. No score early on, 6:35 to go. There's a shot from the corner. That one's good.
Nice skip pass. Whenever you're playing a zone like that, you want to look opposite. That's where your open man is, and you get good looks there.
All right, Langley now.
Nice pump fake.
Yeah, there is a good pump fake. There's a good
Driving
nice
kick.
pass. There's a shot. That ball around underneath. 3 Washington-Lee players fighting over it. And here they come. Chris Osgo with the outlet pass.
All right, good penetration kick. Good
There's
layout.
a nice reverse, and that's good.
Right.
And that is number 34 for W&O. Not sure what his name is. Let's see if we can get it. He's got the first 5 points. There's a shot from Langley. No.
A little out of control.
Will
there.
Wallace.
All right. Got caught with his hands there. That little foul.
Will Wallace, ladies and gentlemen. He is number 34. And he's got the first 5 points for Washington-Lee, and Washington-Lee is up 5-0. 5:46 to go here in the first quarter. Wallace averages 8 points a game for the Generals, and he's already got 5. Greg?
Hey, he's off to a great start. First free throw goes down.
All right, Sammy El-Rafi at the line, shooting 2, and he's got the first one, like you said. El-Rafi, he gets about 10 per game for Langley.
He looks to be one of their main rebounders as well.
He's a big guy.
6'6", that's good size. Got both of them to go.
He knocks both of them down. And here goes Langley in their press again. Scott Newman in his 4th year as head coach of the Langley Saxons. Easily broken by Washington-Lee. Osgo, there's a shot from Wallace. Back of the rim.
Nice pull-up jump shot there.
Beckett
nice
with the
shot.
rebound, yeah. Carton passes it out.
Washington-Lee putting pretty good pressure on the ball here.
Carton with Osgo on him. Jump shot, corner pocket, no good. And here comes Washington-Lee again. Osgo.
Oh, nice pass.
Yep. Good defense, interior defense. Here comes Langley now. They're going to slow it down. 5-2. 5 minutes left to go here in the first. Our inaugural basketball game this year on 96.7 FM.
Oh, nice pass.
There's a shot again from the left side, and that one's good, and that one's a 3.
That was good action there at the free throw line, which created that shot.
Ian Muir for his first 3 points of the game. And there goes Langley with that defense again. Interior defense for Langley's held up well so far with Washington-Lee trying to penetrate inside.
They're not quitting. They're doing their assignments, rotating with one another, playing team ball. They can continue that. They'll keep a lot of layups away.
Yeah, they certainly will. Good defense inside. A lot of big guys inside too, Greg.
Absolutely.
A lot of big guys in there, man.
You don't see this much size in high school these days.
Yeah. You know, a different era, right? Everything
Absolutely.
changes, man.
It does.
It does. It surely does. So Washington-Lee now. A couple substitutions. Bob Dobson, the coach of the Generals. Great guy. Been there for 23 years now. This is his 23rd season.
23rd season.
Yeah, good coach. He's a staple here at Washington-Lee, man. Everybody knows him. There's a nice turn and good follow-up.
Penetration created that rebound.
That's right. McCullough with the rebound off of Nick Miller's miss.
That Washington-Lee in their 1-2-2 zone. Nice ball moving for Langley.
Here we are on the outside again. Man-to-man now for the Generals.
Good defense. They're out contesting the passing lanes.
Muir, he fights that one off and he gets it off the board.
Nice pump fake.
Yep, pump fake, fought off that defense. And now we are tied at 7.
Good defense here from Langley in the zone 2-3 zone.
Osgo now. He throws this one away.
Forces a
Went cross court.
That came from good defensive pressure. Closed down the lanes, didn't make anything easy there.
And sometimes coaches just can't stand cross court passes,
no.
right? Until they work.
The best pass. We got a substitution for Washington-Lee.
3:30. Osgo, yep, 3:35 to go. Alex Simmons steps in now as well for Washington-Lee. And there's Simmons right there with some good defense. There's a shot. That's from downtown. Wide open 3, no good.
Look.
Carton couldn't get it to go, went in and out. Simmons with the ball.
Defensive assignment was missed there. They got lucky with a miss.
Yeah, because it wasn't, I mean, it was in and out. That thing had a lid on it. Simmons throws it back before he goes out of bounds. There's a good pass inside again.
Tough
McCullough.
pass. Tough pass.
It was a tough one. McCullough couldn't hold on to it.
Too many hands there. He had a man at the 3-point line. It was an easier pass. Probably would have been a wide open shot there.
both teams still attempting to go inside as much as they can, even with the big bruisers.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not, because these big guys are not letting anything go either way.
They're trying to establish themselves. You know, if you're able to get some layups in the paint, then that makes the three-point shot that much easier to get.
All right, Carton now passes this one over to Gutman.
All right, good defense. They're overplaying the wings here.
El Rafi at the top.
Applying a lot of pressure.
Yep. Simmons on El Rafi. There's another. Now Muir is wide open, but he passes it up.
Great penetration.
Carton goes. Muir to Carton. Back out to the right side.
Oh, great pump fake.
There it is. Isaac Perez. He gets his first two.
Could have been an and one there.
Good movement. Good ball movement right there.
Good skip pass, guys. Nice. Good ball movement.
All right, Osgo will slow this one up. He's got the right-handed dribble. Now the left-handed dribble. He fakes the three. Washington-Lee now showing good patience here.
Oh, nice.
Osgo.
Three.
That one bounces off the front of the rim, and here comes Langley, and they are up 9-7, their first lead of the night. 1:45 to go here in the first quarter.
Oh, got move your feet there. Got caught reaching.
There you see the benches, Washington-Lee's benches, and the Langley bench. Langley's bench is not as full as Washington-Lee's bench, Greg.
But they're supporting the guys. They're up. They're lively. You know, support. That can go a long way on the road.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Speaking of on the road, Langley's got a decent crowd here tonight.
Yes.
Their fans turned out a little bit. Langley with the ball. El Rafi now. He's got a wide open three. They let him go. Good pass underneath. He found his man Gutman.
The offensive player, they overplayed on top, and he's cut back door for a layup.
They're going to let El Rafi stay in there wide open for that three, I guess. They're not going to bother with him. But he found the wide open guy, Greg.
Absolutely.
11-7, Langley with their biggest lead. It's at 4 points, 1:20 to go.
And Langley had a nice trap there on the sideline, almost forced a turnover. WNL was able to get the ball back.
All right. Simmons now playing the point. He's got the right-handed dribble.
Nice
Generals
screen.
moving around, almost stolen. Washington-Lee still with it. Anthony Reyes in the game. Simmons to Reyes. Reyes thought about it. He pulls up the jumper, no good.
Rebound Langley. Gonna run their half-court set here.
Perez on that rebound, and here they come. Chase Beckett with the pass over to Grant Hughes now. Muir. El Rafi, once again, they leave him open for that three.
I think he's not going to shoot it.
And he didn't. He passed it up, but he will take this one in from the foul line. He gets fouled.
Nice pump fake, dribble drive to the basket.
El Rafi goes right in. He gets fouled. They're going to leave him open for that three.
It's a nice skill set. Very nice skill set for a big guy.
So Rafi now. He's at the line, and he'll shoot two. First one a bit too hard off the iron. You know what? Coach Tony Bentley always tells me, he's told me something that I've never forgotten. I'll say, you know what, Coach? Just take Sammy El Rafi, for instance. Let's just say. I'm not sure what his percentage is right now. It's early in the season. El Rafi's 85% from the line. Not too shabby for a high school player, right? Mm-hmm. He says, Afshin, I don't care what he is from the line during the game. I want to know what he is from the line in the last 2 minutes of the game. I'm like, you know what? You got a good point.
That determines wins and losses.
Right.
Here.
Rafi's 75% right now. He's made 3 of 4 free throws. Santa Claus joining us here. He's having fun tonight.
Oh, yeah. Left us stay around on the roof. Oh, turnover. Almost. Turnover.
Yep, there is. Here comes Langley. Ball's loose again.
Oh.
And this one goes out, and it goes to Washington-Lee.
Able to get it back.
Right in front of us.
Got lucky there. And what they're doing is they're dribbling into what they call a dead man's corner. You're using the half-court line as another defender. So once he crosses the line, they're trapping, and he's not able to go back, and then they're cutting off the passing lanes.
Hence dead man's corner. Right?
Absolutely.
All right, Miller now with the ball. Nick Miller, a good wide receiver for Washington-Lee. He throws this one up, and here comes Langley. Miller on the foul.
A good receiver.
He was a really good wide receiver for Washington-Lee, yes. He threw an interception there. And then on the way back was Grant Hughes, and Miller fouled him going to the basket. And Hughes will go to the line shooting 2. 12-7, Langley on top with 2.4 seconds left. And Grant Hughes will just look at the fatheads and the Santa Clauses behind the basket. He misses that first one.
The Generals Brigade is active tonight.
He misses both, but Langley with that rebound. Back to Hughes.
And gave,
and that'll do it. That is the end of the first quarter. Langley on top of the homestanding Washington-Lee Generals, 12-7. Okay. Second quarter action now. All right, Langley now.
Turnover.
That ball's turned over.
I'm seeing some miscommunication here on defense on Washington-Lee's part. They're coming off double screens and they're switching, but they're not communicating with both people are hearing the switch. And Langley's getting open looks.
As we know, communication's everything in basketball. There's a nice shot from downtown. That's a three-pointer, and that one is good. As we get some high fives from the mascot here. There's a return. No. Langley with the ball in their biggest lead. Grant Hughes now. Sammy Rafi, he goes to the hole, a little too hard off the board. He gets the rebound, actually. He steals it. He goes back up and in. Rafi, his first basket.
He's a nice play. Hustles, he's a banger. He doesn't give up.
There's 5 points now for Rafi.
That's half of his average already here early in the second quarter. Nice. Good offensive rebound.
There's the putback.
That came from the ball going down low, and they're having a double and triple team the big guy, and that created an offside rebound.
17-9. Let's see, what's that call? They call charging. Basket no good.
That's a great
basket
read.
No good, right? Colton Carton.
He was in help position, and he just waited for the offensive player to come to him.
All right, here they go again in their 1-2 press, Greg.
The skip pass is always open, but that middle man, if they're able to get the ball into the middle, then he's able to attack with a 3-on-2.
Isaac Perez tips that one away and out of bounds, and it goes back to Washington-Lee, and they'll take it up at half court. Chris Osgo.
Nice screen at the free throw line there. Okay.
There's McKellar on the top of the key, and that one's no good. 17-9, Langley looking to add to their biggest lead right now. Osgo on Carton.
You see Washington is out there denying the wings. They got a hand in the passing lanes. They're trying for steals. They're applying good pressure.
Yep, they are. There's another cross-court pass. Beckett to Carton.
Oh,
there's a foul.
There. Andrew Dermasi in the game. Okay, ball
Look how
out
they're
of
setting up, Greg. Like in a train.
Oh, they turn it throw it right to him.
It is. Here comes Osgo. He's on the go.
Good attack. Oh!
Nope, they're going to call goaltending.
Yes, ball was in the cylinder.
It was. Osgo with the drive, and the ball just kind of hung on the rim, and then Colin McCullough touched it. So this one will not count.
It's nice when you have a big guy able to trail the
Sure
play,
is.
and although it was goaltending, a lot of times you'll be able to collect those and finish.
There's a left-handed dribble now. Inside to Beckett, he goes up and in, lays it off the basket. Pretty layup, Greg.
Really was. So right to the middle, if he's able to turn and attack, they have a 3-on-2 advantage if they're able to take advantage of that. Big guy inside.
There's
nice.
McCullough. Yep. Rebound. Langley again.
You can live with those. It was a nice shot. He's in the paint,
Hey.
uncontested.
You go for that high percentage shot, you can always live with it, right?
Absolutely.
All right, Washington-Lee again man-to-man. Nice bounce pass inside.
See, Washington-Lee's defenders are losing sight of their man. They're watching
right.
the ball, and guys are running behind them.
Germanasian, he misses. Osgo.
Nice.
Miller.
Nice catch and shoot.
No.
Good rebound.
McCullough rebound. There's number 42. We don't have a name on him.
Caught it in rhythm. You can live with those shots.
You can. Here's Osgo again underneath, fighting for it.
Oh, yeah, he's battling.
The guard fighting for it. There's good old number 42.
Nice pass.
Nice bounce pass on the baseline.
Timeout, Langley.
Yeah, they got a rest after that. 19-9, their biggest lead with 4:09 to go.
And like you said, their bench is kind of thin. They want to get their guys a breather, let them rest. Finishes this rest of the second quarter here strong. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left.
So, my friend, partner, tell me about, why don't we tell the listeners and the viewers about your career in college basketball, if you don't mind.
Well, as a freshman, I was fortunate enough to be on the first Final Four basketball team in University of Florida history. And, it was a great experience. It taught you resilience. And it brought us all closer together.
Now, obviously, you weren't playing for Billy Donovan. That was Lon Kruger at the time,
exactly.
right? Lon Kruger.
Yes. And that was a great experience.
Yeah, he was one of the great basketball coaches, one of the great minds too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's currently the coach at Oklahoma right now. And he was able to bring in a lot of former players to come in and practice against us. So we were able to, go through our battles with those guys and get a little battle tested leading into that season.
Patrick Kay. He's one of the extraordinary photographers for high school sports. You can see him on our TV side, Arlington Independent Media, Comcast 69, Files 38. And of course, you're listening to WERA 96.7 FM. What do you think your best experience was in college basketball under Lon Kruger? Or for the Florida Gators? It doesn't have to be necessarily about Kruger, but yours personally.
Well,
what would you say if you had one or two?
Well, the first one was the first round of the NCAA tournament my freshman year. We were down 2 with 30 seconds to go. I was able to hit a 3 against James Madison to put us up 1, which eventually led us to the victory of that game. And that's something that, till this day when I go back to Gainesville, they remind me of.
You reminded me of that, right? There you go. Yeah, that must have been quite an experience in the NCAA tournament.
It really was.
Here's a three-point shot, speaking of.
The penetration and kick for the open shot is what, nice.
Yep, back up. That was Chase Beckett at the Langley end, by the way, with that three-pointer.
And Colin McCullough, he's running the floor. He's very active. I like his activity. And speaking with Coach Dobson before the game, he's been getting better. And they're really going to depend on him as the season go along.
And he's listed as only
10th grader.
10th grader, man. He is a sophomore.
Yes.
Knocking home that first free throw.
And it's a nice looking shot. He caught the ball at the free throw line earlier in the game. Nice form, footwork. So, he has definitely positive upside if he continues to work.
22-10, 3:37 to go.
Nice looking shot.
In the first half, he gets both. He's got 4 points on the night.
Jay Getman entering the game.
All right, Getman does come back in now.
Washington opens up in the full court man-to-man press.
Ian Muir.
Oh.
Muir's got it back now on the right side.
Way to play both. The defender split both offensive players.
All right, Muir with that loose ball rebound. Grant Hughes in there, but Muir with the ball, the left-handed dribble. To El Rafi now. Rafi again with a nice look inside. Rafi's found, that's the third time he's found someone on the inside.
Langley's getting a lot of back cuts to the basket. And again, to prevent that, you want to have the offensive man try to run through your body to prevent that. At least if he makes contact, he's going back door.
And McCullough was fouled underneath at the other end, so he'll go back to the line. Your man, Colin McCullough there.
Again, I don't want to jinx him, but based on his stroke, I would almost count these as 2. Nice looking shot. Got the first one to go.
He got the first one. He wasn't listening to you, man. He's got 5 on the night. 3 minutes to go here. First half action. We come to you from Washington-Lee High School. Afshin Banab, Greg Williams. Arlington Independent Media, Comcast 69, Fios 38.
Got them both to go.
WERA 96.7 FM, our high school basketball game of the week.
Alex Simmons, another sophomore, entering the game. Coach Dobson has another nice young talent.
He does
to work with.
This is one of his really faster teams and one of the younger teams, but he feels like they're really talented. I think he's expecting a lot from them this year. And as you can see, they're 4-1 on the season thus far. Long way to go.
As you see, they're flying around on defense. They're making up for a lack of size. They're covering for one another. And they can continue this. They definitely will have a great season.
Yorktown, overall they are 6-1. They lead the division right now, or lead the conference, I should say.
5 seconds.
There's a 5-second rule on Langley. It'll go to Washington-Lee.
Washington-Lee has turned up the defensive pressure. Again, they're playing the passing lanes. They're making the passes harder.
Generals down by 9. 2:52 to go here in the first half. Let's see if they put some offensive pressure now on Langley and get this thing rolling. Cut into this 9-point deficit.
Langley's talking on defense. They're communicating, and everybody's on the same page. Great defense on the ball.
Little number 42 passes it out to the right side. That was Will Wallace. He didn't get it to go.
A great skip pass.
Yep, tipped out of bounds. Langley will take it. That was a good skip pass. And you don't see a lot of those anymore.
You don't.
No, you don't.
Full court man. Oh, great defense.
That was.
Nicky Miller overplaying and calls the offensive foul.
Nicky Miller goes to the floor, and they call that foul right. So now Washington-Lee will take over. Still time to cut into this 9-point deficit. 2:27 to go.
There it is.
Osgo. He's got Carton on him.
You have a mismatch there. Osgo has a nice first step. Oh, yeah, nice pull-up.
He's going to pull up that 3. No, in and out, though. Good, sweet shot. Just didn't fall.
Nice look.
Yep. And he did that over Samuel Rafi, who switched up.
A double team at half court. Oh.
Now Rafi again with the look inside.
Well, Rafi's very poised at the high post. He turns, he faces.
Home of the Washington-Lee Generals. The official scores table is pretty busy tonight, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
22-13, 155 and counting. Osgo.
In a 2-3 zone. Nice high post. Oh,
that's good on number 42. There's a shot from 3. That one trickles in.
But that shot was created from inside out. They were able to hit the high post, which made the defense collapse, and back to the 3-point line. And again, another offensive foul.
Another offensive foul. And we'll go back to Washington-Lee. They cut that lead. Now it's 22-16. 1:38 to go.
That's the second foul Nicky Miller has drawn from his defense. I think he's starting to get into their heads a little bit.
I think so. Just like when he's on the football field, he draws those pass interference calls. But here they go. Nice move by 42, but this one's rejected from the baseline. Jay Gutman. Gutman now with the ball. After that block on number 42. Carton passes it back out. There's Gutman. He'll spot up for 3. That one's way short. Rebound Washington-Lee. Here comes Osgo with the ball. Moves to the right side, fakes it, goes back. Inside to McCullough. He loses it. And here comes Langley. Ball loose. Langley gets it back.
Two scrappy teams, well-coached teams.
Yeah. Kids are fighting for it. 1 minute to go here in the first half.
All right, good rotation. As I said, they're leaving El Rafi open because he's not really dribbling from the three-point line. So they're trying to take away the guards, disrupt their offense. Washington-Lee is really turning up the tempo defensively.
They are. 38 seconds to go, Greg, now.
Got the crowd into the game.
Gutman now with the pass to Grant Hughes, and he's fouled at the foul line.
Well, that was a technical foul
Was that
call.
a technical? Didn't quite hear who that tech was on and for what reason. It was in the middle of the play. They stopped it.
Number 42.
That's the
Yeah, we don't have a name.
We don't have a name for 42. We don't have. He's not in the roster. Well, we don't know what 42 did.
Coulter Carton with the first free throw.
But I mean, you don't see that much. Usually, if there's a T, it's after a dead ball. They actually stop play while they were running a.
I think they got tangled up over here on the sideline.
Yeah, they must have.
And the referee may have caught the one and retaliated.
There must have been something we couldn't see, right? All right, 23-16, 32 and a half to go here in the first half.
Chris Osgo has been slowly turning up the pressure as the game has gone along thus far.
There is a foul. Again.
Foul on Will Wallace.
Number 34, yes.
It was on the backdoor cutter, it looked like, and he just kind of grabbed him on the backdoor cut, prevent a layup.
All right, Ian Muir now. He's got 5 points on the night, looking to add to it. He does. On the 1-and-1, he gets the first one to go home. 23-16, 20.5 to go here in the first half. All right, Muir now. He averages 4.5 per game for Langley.
Misses the second one and pushing it back to El Rafi.
Muir averages 4.5. He's got 6 tonight.
This should be a 1-and-1 here.
That's right. They're going to bring it down the other end. Both teams in the bonus.
You know, it's been good defensive, the discipline. They're just now getting into the bonus. Neither team is in a double bonus. So they've been playing pretty good pressure without fouling.
So McCullough now at the line. Misses the 1-and-1. Washington-Lee will get to keep it after the scrum underneath the basket.
It's kind of a free-for-all there. No one really boxed out. Nice pick and roll on the basket.
Right, McCullough now left side.
Give it to him.
To Wallace. Muir on him, and there goes back out to the top. 13 seconds left for Osgo.
Nothing more discouraging than having a big guy in the post and he has a guy on his back and not receive the ball. He gives him a target hand.
Very true.
Skip pass.
3 seconds. McCullough, he'll put it up short, and that'll do it for the first half.
Got to find a way to finish those.
One of the things we have going on here are the student broadcasters. I think we mentioned this earlier, right?
Yes.
Washington-Lee, they've got their own little radio set up behind the basket, so that's kind of cool. And they look spiffy tonight.
They really do. They are future broadcasters.
They are. All right, Washington-Lee now with the ball. Nick Miller inbounds it right in front of us at our broadcast booth, and here's Chris Osgo with the left-handed dribble.
Langley opens up in the man-to-man.
And Wallace dishes it back out to McCullough, or to Miller. Miller to McCullough now. Osgo on the left side. He goes baseline and
nice
bounce pass.
Kick.
Yep, there's a shot for 3, and it's good.
That's what got them rolling in the beginning of the first quarter, was a lot of drives and kicks to open man.
That's right. Osgo for 3.
As you see, Osgo is creating more ball pressure. He's kind of wrestling up, so I'll be curious to see how he does as the game goes on. Great help defense, good rotation. Oh, good challenge.
There's Beckett from downtown, and his is a three. They get it right back, 27-19.
Again, both these teams are well coached.
Yeah, they are. Beckett now with 8. Nick Miller with a nice catch on the right side. Good bounce pass, and here we go, Washington-Lee. Osgo inside to McCullough. McCullough back out. There's a shot from Wallace. He puts up a 3.
Another open shot.
Wallace is ratcheting it up right now. He's got 8.
And he's ready to go. You see he's hyped.
He is.
He's shaking his head. He's starting to feel it.
He is feeling it really big time.
Great help defense. The help defense created that travel.
Yep, traveling on Langley there. That was Carton that was called for traveling, so here comes Will Wallace and the Washington-Lee Generals.
Langley opens back up in a 1-2-2 half-court trap. Washington-Lee handles it pretty good.
Max Golkin, by the way, in the game.
Good ball rotation.
All right, Will Wallace now. He moves off of that pick. He puts up a 3. He is feeling it, Greg.
He's feeling it.
Look at him go. Look at him moving that neck like old Merton Hanks.
He's on fire. He's trying to will his team back in.
He is. 27-25, a 2-point Langley lead. El Rafi to the hole. Puts up the one-hander, but the basket will not count. He does draw the foul. Ian Muir set to come back in.
He's very good at the high post. He turns, he faces, and he looks to see what he has. And if no one's open, he's putting it on the floor and attacking the rim.
9-3 run to open up the second half. Mr. Williams?
Yes, sir. Oh.
Let's see if they cut that one down, and they do. There's another 3.
That was a nice out-of-bounds play.
That was. Grant Hughes from the right side. He's got 6. 3 after 3 after 3 right now to open up the second half.
Oh.
Wallace off the board, no good. He'll fight for the rebound. He gets it, tips it back in. McCullough up and in.
Offensive
They
foul.
call offensive on that one.
Kind of lowered his shoulder there and kind of plowed to the basket.
He did. They're getting a little antsy right now, but they're playing hard, both teams.
Yes.
And the refs, they're hearing it from the Washington-Lee fans behind that backboard.
Both teams are starting to play with a little more urgency as we go along here.
30-25. Yeah, 42 stepped in. We don't know who he is. There's a shot for 3 again. No good.
Nice ball movement by Langley. Washington-Lee's running out on a control break. They're running a set here, looking to get a backdoor cut.
Oh, downtown again.
Nice shot.
This time it's Nick Miller.
That was off the dribble. Timeout Langley. All right.
Yeah, they want to talk about it. 30-28, Langley on top. 4:53 to go in the third.
The crowd's rocking. They're into it. The players from Washington-Lee are pumped over there.
Nick Miller from downtown on the left side, left elbow.
That was unexpected. He was kind of dribbling, looking for the guy to come off a down screen and just pull it up.
I thought he was too, and he pulled. He said, "You know what? I got this." But Will Wallace coming in looking like Michael Jordan back in the day.
He's feeling
I guess for our younger viewers, looking like Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
There you go.
Some people might, who is Michael Jordan?
Who's Michael Jordan? You know. But looking like Steph Curry there, man. So 30-28, we come to you from Washington-Lee High School, Arlington Independent Media, Comcast 69, FiOS 38 on our TV side, and of course, WERA 96.7 FM. You are listening live to the high school basketball game of the week. Afshin Banab, Greg Williams, and the whole Arlington Independent Media and WERA crew. Glad you could join us. Hope you are enjoying this game as much as we are. 4:53 to go here in the third quarter, and the second half has opened up back and forth non-stop. About 3 or 4 3-point bombs away for both teams, opening up the second half. Washington-Lee now in a press. Langley with the ball.
And a 2-2-1 full-court press, trying to trap in the corners. Oh, he got a turnover.
And here come the Generals. Alex Simmons with that steal. He's got the ball now. There is Miller at the top. Miller, he goes on to the dribble, just short, hits the front end of the rim.
Very nice drive there. Very nice drive.
Derminasian with that rebound. He played good D on him there, and here comes Langley.
Langley's running their set, they're screening, looking for an open shot.
Carton now, this one gets tipped away and out of bounds. It stays with Langley. Good defense there by Simmons. I think he got a hand on it.
Washington-Lee is very active with their hands, getting hands on balls. That creates turnovers.
Oh, almost thrown that one away on the inbounds pass, but Muir picks it up, saves it.
Speaking of turnovers.
Yep. Carton with Osgo on him.
They're really denying the wings. They're really up and denying the wings, making it difficult for Langley to get any type of pass.
Beckett got by Simmons on his way to the hole, and he drew the foul. And that is number 42 who commits that one. I'm sorry, we did not take the time we should. We meant to try to get number 42 and find out who he is. And see if we can still do that before the end of this game.
That's the only downside to denying the wings. If you kind of get out of position, it opens you up for a backdoor cut.
As it did there, and there is a good free throw, and that is Beckett. He's got 9. Nice crowd here, by the way, Greg.
I know they're happy that they're shooting on the other end.
Yeah.
Because the Generals Brigade was really distracting them on the free throw line. Got the second one to go there.
Beckett, yep, he is got both free throws, so 3:55 and counting. 32-28. Langley on top. It's a 4-point lead.
Langley is also turning up the pressure a little bit on the full court.
Miller looked like he wanted to take 3. Lost it. He gets it back. Slides under the basket. Passes it out to Osgo. He'll shoot for 3. Off the side of the rim. Rebound. Nick Miller.
Pump fake. Step back for 3.
Osgo inside to Simmons. Fast-paced game. Simmons looks inside to 42. 42 gets another 2. Man, we need his name.
That penetration created that layup.
32-30. Can never trust rosters.
Good skip pass, good ball movement. Oh, turnover.
Oh, this one is stolen. 42 again, hustling. Knocks it out of bounds. Into the stands goes the ball.
Again, when your defensive back is active like this, it makes it difficult for the ball to get swung to the opposite side. And as you see here, they're making it really difficult for Langley to rotate the ball.
32-30, 3:08 to go, third quarter. All right, Langley now left-handed dribble.
Great ball pressure.
Jake Gutman now with Osgo on him, the taller Gutman. Osgo fighting him though. Man-to-man once again, Washington-Lee.
It's very difficult for Langley to run their offense right now.
It sure is. Is this man-to-man? Yes.
They have a holding foul there on Mr. Simmons there.
Yeah. What Langley's got to do, though, it is difficult, but if they stay patient, they will get what they want. But that's hard to come by sometimes when the game is at such a frenetic pace as it is right now.
It really is. And what Washington-Lee has done, they've put themselves in a position where they're kind of eliminating the backdoor cut. They're forcing Langley to run through their bodies on the backdoor cut.
I'd have to say Dobson made great adjustments at halftime.
Yes.
Muir, he'll shoot up for 3. No. Rebound Simmons. He's going to take it himself. He's got numbers. He'll slow it up now and bring it back out. Osgo at the top. He'll spot up from downtown. NBA 3. Said at the same time there, Greg. NBA 3 for Osgo.
Looked like he got off the bus shooting that. They take a 1-point lead here, got the crowd back into the game.
33-32, 2:05 to go. Third quarter. To the hole, and that one is good. Nice move by Colton Carton.
Again,
he was free there.
When you deny the wings, you open up the paint.
Yep.
If no one sees the ball, then there's no help side there.
34-33, the guests.
Nice backdoor
Langley
cut.
up by 1. Here we go again. This ball's out.
wasn't able to take advantage of it. They had an advantage there.
So this ball off Washington-Lee, and then so now Langley will get the ball. Crowd is up and at it too. General's looking unhappy. I'm watching him over at cross court.
Body language is really.
Yeah. That was a bum play, he says.
Nice
Gutman
pull-up.
now. That one's way short.
Rebound by Washington-Lee.
Right. Anthony Reyes just checked in. He got that rebound. Osgo looking to penetrate. Dishes it back out to Simmons. He'll penetrate. Simmons gets it rejected. Simmons better get back on D now. There's Gutman for three from the left side. Bounces, no. Rebound up again. Tipped in. That's Sammy El Rafi. He gets two.
He's tough. He battled for that offensive rebound.
He did, and here comes Langley with it on the steal. 36-33. They're up by 3. A minute to go here in the third quarter. There's a shot from downtown. Good.
Every time
for three.
Washington-Lee goes to make a run, Langley answers and takes the lead again.
Certainly do. Now Langley with a 6-point lead. 45 seconds ago, Simmons.
Great defense.
Baseline, he's got to do something with it. Throws it back out.
Skip past the ball movement for three.
He's wide open for three, and he gets it.
He gets it. Ball movement created that.
Osgo for 9.
Timeout.
Yeah, 30-second timeout. Timeout on the court here at Washington-Lee, 39-36. The visiting Langley Saxons up on top. Afshin Banab, Greg Williams. Our high school basketball game of the week on WERA 96.7 FM. We hope you're enjoying it because we are certainly enjoying it.
Crowd is into it.
Yeah. Fast-paced game here. We'll open up the second half. This third quarter up and down. You can see them, Greg. You watching Washington-Lee come back on the court. They're walking slow.
Coach Dobson gave him an earful there.
Right.
Very well played game. Very well played game.
Yeah, it has been. All right, Langley now. Ian Muir, he throws this one away. Osgo picks it up to the hole, and he's fouled. He gets hit across the arm. I think that is on Ian Muir.
I like Washington-Lee's defense. As I've said, they've really turned up their defensive pressure here, throughout the game. Each quarter have gotten a little bit tighter, and now they're forcing turnovers. Just can they take advantage of the turnovers that they've been creating.
Matt Dealey is now in it for Washington-Lee.
Nice move.
There's Nick Miller. No, this one's a bit short. Ball loose. Langley comes up with it in their own end.
They're on the floor. They're diving for the ball.
That's right.
They really want it.
Carton now.
Oh, the good
this
turnover.
One's stolen by Miller. He's got Osgo up front. He'll knock that one in easily. Osgo under the bucket. Gets a good pass from Miller, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Nice way to end it.
Yes, and then they're talking. They're rotating.
Communicating.
They're watching their assignments.
39-38. Excellent third quarter.
Excellent third quarter.
Right, yes.
And there are no fouls, being committed. Only 4 for Washington-Lee, 1 against Langley. So that's a tribute to the footwork and their positioning on defense.
Right. Langley now, Greg, we were talking earlier how Washington-Lee has a full complement of players on the bench when their starting 5 is out and Langley doesn't. Now we're coming out of this game where you talk about fatigue a little bit.
Yes.
You don't have as much stamina, right? Mm-hmm. What do you do if you're Langley when you don't have many players to sub as is the case tonight? What
I've been noticing is the coach, knows his players. He's been using his timeouts wisely. When he sees his guys get a little windy, he's been calling timeout, 2-3 minutes into the quarter, give him a break, So, and then he's been rotating them in and out of the game to kind of keep them fresh. So, if they continue to do what they're doing, they should be fresh the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter.
And obviously, you want, Ian Muir has been shooting well and Chase Beckett's been shooting well. You want to get the ball in their hands as much as possible down the stretch.
Yes, sir.
If you're Langley. And of course, if you're Washington-Lee, Osgo has been is the go-to guy, no pun intended.
Yes. And, as we go down, as we get closer to crunch time, those guys who you'll see have the ball in their hands. Those will be the guys that they're being, that they're targeting.
39-38. Man, look at all the big heads over there behind that basket.
They're rocking. They're rocking.
39-38. Here we go. Open up the fourth quarter. 39-38. Langley up by 1. Jay Goopman now set to inbound the ball right in front of us, right in front of our broadcast booth right here. We're sitting between the stands.
Good trap. Another turnover.
There's another one, yep. And they come up with it, do the Generals. Players down from Langley.
Yes.
I believe that is Goopman who was fighting for it, and he jumped up, and he came down hard. I want to say he came down hard on his back. Let's see. We'll take a minute and take a quick look at him.
It appeared he hit his head on Washington-Lee, one of the Washington-Lee's players' shoulder, and he just kind of went down.
And he fell down right from there.
Hope he's okay.
39-38. Let's take a quick timeout. You are listening to the high school basketball game of the week, WERA 96.7 FM. Back after this.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad. You can move over, man. You want, if it's easier for you. Antonio, whenever you're ready, we can come back. Okay. No problem, brother man. Thank you. Back at Washington-Lee High School, Afshin Banab, Greg Williams, Jay Goopman. Looks like he's okay. He walked off under his own power. Probably just needs to take a quick break. We set things up now. Washington-Lee has the ball. They take it over at half court. Chris Osgo with the left-handed dribble, and there is a shot around the rim. Ian Muir with the rebound.
Coach diagrammed a nice pick and roll at the top of the key. Got a wide open jump shot. A great look. Just didn't go down. Very good play out of a timeout.
All right, Grant Hughes now. There's El Rafi. Watch out. If he sees somebody back door, he's going to do it. Muir. Hughes. Wrapped up tightly right now.
No backside help.
Yep, nope. El Rafi gets it on the backside.
He got great position, just wasn't able to corral the ball there. El Rafi's a nice player.
Yeah, he is. He's got a good inside presence, and he's a good pass. I like big guys who can pass. And he certainly can do that.
Has a good feel for the game. A good drive to the basket.
Let's see, do they count it?
No, it was on the floor.
Nope, on the floor. Yep, and that was Nick Miller. Nick Miller using that wide receiver speed.
He hesitated like he was coming off of a double screen at the top, and when the defender overplayed it, he went back baseline and got a wide open layup. Too bad he wasn't able to get the and one there.
There's a three, and that one's way short, or way off, I should say.
I don't think he was able to get his feet set there for
that shot. Don't think so.
A little rushed.
That was Mike Swingle who's in the game now. A bit cold to take that kind of a shot right off the bench, you know?
Absolutely. Oh.
Ian Muir, good pass.
High-low pass there for a layup.
Yeah, Ian Muir knocks it off the board. He's got 8.
Whenever you're able to get into the interior of the defense, it makes everyone collapse, and it creates a lot of openings, whether it be a layup or a three-point shot.
Here's Osgo. He's going to take that shot. Not quite 3, but it is from long range, and this goes in and out.
Nice step-back jump shot. Not sure he wanted it at that particular time, but
no. He had a hand in his face there. All right, game is slowed down as we open up the fourth quarter. Just a bit. Osgo.
Langley really runs their sets well. They're disciplined. They don't take bad shots.
No, they don't. Here's a shot. That's a 3, and that's a good.
Patience paid off there.
Little Grant Hughes.
Little dribble drive, drew the defense for a wide open 3.
Grant Hughes has 9. And now a little bit of breathing room for Langley, 44-38. 5:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Nick Miller, got to be careful with that dribble. Trying to go a little too much one-on-one, Greg.
And this was the time to see the stars shine.
Right.
Things get tight, you see who your main players are. They start to really assert themselves a little bit offensively.
Yep. Ball came over in our broadcast booth. I don't know, the ball keeps reaching us today. It doesn't do that all the time.
It's a magnet.
I tell you, I don't know what's going on. You like how I passed that back to the ref?
Absolutely.
That was like old school, man. No.
Thumbs down.
5:30 to go.
Washington-Lee with a little motion offense there.
Miller passes it back out. There's Will Wallace. He's getting a pick from McCulley. Comes around. And he'll bring it back out to the top. Osgo. He wants this one. You can see it, Greg. Here he goes to the hole. Left-handed.
Nice
Good.
left-hand layup. He took the bump and was able to finish that.
He was. The left-handed shot from Osgo. He's got 13. 4-point Langley lead.
You know, I'm looking at the pressure that Washington-Lee's able to put on Langley. And it looks like Langley's starting to wear down a little bit.
They are a little bit.
Hands are on waist. They're starting to lean over a little bit. I'm wondering if that pressure's starting to take its toll.
Time will tell. 5 minutes to go. That foul was on Osgo.
Coach Dobson is able to play 10 guys, so he's been rotating them in. So we'll see if that starts to play a role in this game here.
That ball knocked away by Miller. He runs into the rail, but he's okay. He looks at the rail and he gives it a pat like, I hope I didn't hurt you. Like, I hope I didn't hurt the stands.
That football showing up.
You know.
Washington is really disrupting a lot of Langley's sets. You know, they're getting in the passing lanes, and it is not easy as it was in the first half. Their defense is, they're flying around. They're not making it easy. They're not getting any looks. Help side is where it needs to be.
Ooh, good pass. Bounce inside. There you go. Ian Muir with a good-looking interior passing working.
Absolutely. Nice
for Langley
penetration
tonight.
Again, once you get inside the paint, it really puts a lot of strain on your defense. Oh, nice
Miller
pull-up.
with a hand in his face. Couldn't get it to go, though.
That was a tough shot.
That was 46-40, 4:10 to go.
Langley showing some patience. Oh,
there's a three.
Deep three with a hand in his face.
That's right, a deep three. Carton, he's got 10.
Langley with the 9-point lead here with 3:45 to play.
Osgo, he'll pop from downtown. He gets it, but that's a two-pointer, and there is a timeout after that shot. Osgo keeping him in it. Back to a 7-point lead, 49-42, 3:40 to go. A lot of time, Greg.
A lot of time. We can't afford to trade baskets. Trade baskets, you won't close that gap, and time is not on your side at this point.
And we'll see Washington-Lee step up on that pressure, probably more full court press again.
As you see, Coach Dobson is running guys in and out, so it's keeping them fresh and allowing them to keep up that pressure.
Coach Dobson just took off his jacket, so he's meaning business right now.
Pressure's getting to him as well.
Right.
But as you see, he's getting a little more intense, and it's showing through his players. And he must see something that others don't. He's running guys in and out. And Langley's kind of, if you look at them, they're not as upbeat. They're kind of wearing down a little bit over there.
The Langley Saxons, the Washington-Lee Generals. Conference 6 teams, along with Yorktown, Hayfield, Madison, South Lakes, Fairfax, and McLean. McLean winless thus far, but the other teams really bunched up in there. Yorktown 6-1, Langley 2-3. If they win tonight, they're 3-3. Only 3 games out with a bunch of games to go. So they're all really bunched up in there right now.
This is where things start to get interesting. You start to go into your pool play, and then guys are kind of battling it out. So we'll see what each team is made of as we go here.
And we got obviously more high school basketball games coming up over this next course of the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Yes.
We'll have a lot of Wakefield games. Our next game we have O'Connell coming up soon. O'Connell's one of the top teams in the area. Here we go, Langley now with the ball. 3:35 to go. Simmons now with pressure.
Nice position.
Good position inside. This one is blocked by Miller. And here comes Washington-Lee. Simmons passes out to Osgo. Osgo, baseline runner. He no good.
And use that backboard.
And he gets his rebound and puts it back up. He's in the trees. There's that pressure from Washington-Lee, Greg.
Oh, good trap there.
Quinn
Jump
Parks.
ball. There's that trap. Again, the pressure, I think, is starting to wear Langley down a little bit. The ball handlers are starting to get a little winded.
Right.
Coming back with Colin Color with a little more size on the inside, some more rebounding.
Yeah, he steps in now.
And Langley counters with El Rafi back in the game.
El Rafi, of course. All right, Osgo. 5-point lead for Langley.
This is crunch time. The last 3 minutes is where you find out what you're really made of. Whichever team executes the best will be the one who comes out with the victory.
Wallace.
Nice skip
corner
pass
ball.
for three.
No good. Ball loose. Goes up on top of the basket, and it just sits there and doesn't move. It is straddling the top of the basket. The top of the backboard, I should say.
It's not coming down.
It's not coming down. Nothing's even holding it up there. Is it against that stanchion?
It has a mind of its own.
It does. It's just sitting there.
It's on the flat part of the backboard, but I guess the ball says that, you shot me enough tonight, so let me rest.
You know what? Let me go down to Florida and chill out for a while.
Let me rest.
Now they got to get another ball, and McCullough's going to go ahead and knock this one down.
All right.
The ball is at the top of the backboard. I never saw that. Has it been up there before? We've seen that many times. But not just sit up there with nothing holding it. That's funny.
The referees are meeting there. I think Coach Dobson is saying that Langley tipped the ball up there.
Right. So if that's the case, they're going to just go ahead.
They're going to jump it up.
Yeah.
They'll go to the arrow.
Yeah, that's what they should do. Because if the referees can't, if they don't know, well, they're going to give it to Langley.
One positive is this, is Washington-Lee will get the next jump ball.
Yeah.
It may come out to be on their side, down under a minute to play.
All right, 2:37 to go. It's a 5-point Langley lead. Langley has the ball. Muir.
Help.
Yep.
The rotation was a little late.
It is El Rafi. He gets fouled. Rotation was late on that pass to Rafi. Rafi got fouled, and he'll go to the line. Osgo commits the foul on El Rafi, and he'll shoot two.
That's why it's so important for the offside man to see the ball, because he was just a half a step late on his rotation. If he was just a half step earlier, he could have gotten that steal.
All right, all important free throws now for El Rafi. He gets it.
Cooler on the other side of the pillow.
This is where Tony Bentley's analysis comes in. What's his range? What's his percentage at the line at this part of the game? This junction when it means everything to make every point.
This is when it counts. Oh,
he makes one of two. Tipped away, and Langley comes up with the rebound. It was a good tip by Grant Hughes.
See, Rafi's a great orchestrator at the top.
There he goes to the line, and again he draws a foul.
Draws a foul.
Right.
And what he's doing is he's facing up. If he doesn't have an open man, he's ball faking. Washington-Lee's guys getting out of position, and he's able to put it on the floor.
Exactly.
Get to the rim.
I was wondering before, we've seen him so many times tonight, Rafi, when he's standing, beyond the three-point with the ball, they give him all this room. It's because he can pass more than maybe he can shoot. I don't know from down there. He makes the first one, but they're scared of his passing.
Yes.
So.
And it worked against him. He ball fakes. He makes good passes. So when they put pressure, he was able to put it down on the floor and get by his defender.
So inside of 2.5 minutes, Rafi is 2 for 4 from the line. So he's at 50% right now.
He may be the guy you want to put on the free throw line.
Right, from now at this point forward, right?
There
he is with the ball. He gets a loose ball.
He's a gamer.
Yeah, 51-44, 2 minutes now. Good defense by Osgo. All right, Parks now on Grant Hughes.
See, Rafi's turning around. He's a great high post player. He's comfortable out on the floor. Timeout, Langley. He's comfortable being out on the floor.
Yes, he is. 1:44 to go, 51-44.
Got our future generals here in the audience.
Yeah, I'm looking around. We got some young people. The lady generals, the female generals. Some good young fans here. A lot of fans here. Good turnout for high school basketball, our game of the week.
Yes, sir.
And the cheerleaders have been rocking and rolling all night long, too. The mascot, he's dancing now, Greg. Of course, he came over and high-fived us earlier.
Absolutely.
51-44, minute 44 to go.
He's a little offbeat, but he's over there dancing a little bit.
Scott Newman, Bob Dobson, coaches of Langley and Washington-Lee, respectively. And Dobson took off his jacket.
Langley looks fresh over there.
Yeah, they do. They look fresh right now. They're okay in that huddle. They're ready.
The coaches really use his timeouts wisely.
Yeah. You know. Oh, do you see the water bottle challenge?
No.
Yeah, it's over there in the crowd back. Oh, there it was. They just, yeah. The water bottle. You see LeBron James doing that on the basketball court the other day? He was on the bench. He was doing the water bottle challenge. All right. Game time. 1:44 to go.
Had a dead ball foul there.
I work at an elementary school. We got kids at elementary school doing the water bottle challenge, you know? LeBron will do it. Steph Curry do it. Oh, why not?
There's all types of challenges. The mannequin challenge.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what's going to be next.
Wouldn't it be cool if we get the mannequin pose right here with everybody in this gym right now? That's right. Just like that. Radio side couldn't see that, but we just froze for a second. All right, Ian Muir, because he was fouled on that play, he gets that free throw.
Makes the front end of the 1-and-1.
All important free throws with 1:44 to go, 52-44. All right, Alex Simmons steps out. McCullough comes back in. A bigger play.
If Langley continues to make the free throws, it's going to be really difficult for Washington Lee to make up this deficit here.
Ian Muir makes 2 of them. So overall, inside of 2.5 minutes, Langley's 4 for 6 from the free throw line.
A hole against Langley. It's only their 4th team foul, so they're pretty good. They're in pretty good shape when it comes to fouls.
That's right. All right, Wallace.
Step back three.
Yep, a step back 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound Langley. That was a nice shot, but maybe uncalled for at that time. There's good hands defense. Chris Osgo. That ball's off, and that stays towards Langley. What do you say? That was right in front of us. What do you say?
That was kind of a tough call.
The referee was on the back side of where that ball was. We were on the front. We could see where the ball. That looked like it should have been W&L's ball.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. But we've had a really good officiated game tonight.
Absolutely.
A lot of good calls.
Yeah. Hey, man, we're all human.
Absolutely.
You know?
The referee has a tough job.
That's right. Especially, let's be in the holiday spirit. All right, Langley pushing the ball around. Muir dishes it off again. This one's Parks knocks it away.
That's a really long pass.
Yeah.
A few of them has almost been taken the other way.
53-44, 1:07 to go. Osgo goes in for the steal. Got a regroup now. Quinn Parks with the steal. Back to Osgo. 1-on-1 for Osgo to the hole.
And one.
Count the basket.
Got it to go. That was a big turnover.
Yeah.
I know for Coach Dobson's sake, hope is not too little too late.
Right. Osgo's got 19. There's, like you said, 57.6 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
He's definitely a leader of this team through his play.
That's right.
His energy.
Your man just stepped back in. You like both big guys, McCullough and, of course, El Rafi.
Yes.
He steps back in now.
Got a 3-point play.
Still have time, but they've got to play with urgency now.
Full court man-to-man. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Good defense. Washington-Lee comes away with it. Ball still loose, though. Now Langley has it. Possession. Nope, they called timeout. Langley called timeout. Greg, you giving me that look, man.
Thought it was a jump ball.
You thought it was a jump ball. That's one of the rules I hate. you're fighting for a ball fight, and then somebody just calls timeout, and that's it. Personally, I don't like that. I know that it's a rule, and everybody can do it. It's one of those basketball rules. There's a few basketball rules, a few football rules I don't like, and that's one of the basketball rules.
I've been on both sides of that coin.
Yeah, I know. Depends.
So, it's kind of difficult to kind of side one way or the other.
Right. Let me ask you about this one. I hate the 1-and-1, especially in college basketball. We have it here too, right? Mm-hmm. Why is it that if I foul you, you go to the line, you miss the first shot, I can rebound it? I think that if I foul you, you should still get 2 shots just because you're in a bonus. To me, that's a rule that shouldn't exist. That's another rule I don't like.
I'm sure that's something that's come up with the rules committee.
That's how Jim Valvano won in 1983. Mm-hmm. He would foul and foul and foul during the tournament.
And they came with the hacker shack,
right?
That they still utilize today in the NBA. But they've made a few changes to where after 2 minutes.
But there's no 1-on-1 in the NBA.
Right.
So that's the difference.
When you have a guy who can't really make free throws, it doesn't really matter.
DeAndre Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, Andre Drummond up in Detroit.
That gives me a little bit longer to get my breath together.
It's just my thing. It's just me. I just don't like that rule. It's one of those rules I don't like. Mm-hmm. It's the 1-and-1.
Well, it's something we might see changed here in the future.
Maybe. But you know what? Some of the greatest coaches have taken full advantage of it.
Absolutely.
And I can't deny them that right.
Absolutely.
It's a rule and they can do it.
So long as they're not breaking it.
That's right.
Nice skip pass. Oh, they broke the press.
Yep, they sure did. 43 seconds now.
Ball moving and swinging.
Langley.
Trying to avoid the foul.
Parks with good defense.
Looked to be good defense there. Referee calls a foul.
And that is on Parks. By the way, that is number 42, Quinn Parks.
Quinn Parks.
Yep. He is another receiver for this Washington-Lee Generals team. He's a senior with Nick Miller. Another receiver that also amassed over 1,000 yards receiving this season. Yeah. I think I've seen him, and he's played 4 years, I believe, football.
Okay.
I think he's dropped 3 passes.
Wow.
That's all.
Sure-handed.
Oh, man. He's like the good hands people. All right, that missed free throw. Nick Miller, he's going to the hole. He's putting it up. That ball bounces around. No, still underneath the basket.
El Rafi coming
coming down, and he got hurt a little bit.
Oh, no.
He's getting up. He's getting up, though.
Look, they fell on his knee there.
Yeah. He's going to try to walk it off.
This ball stays with Washington-Lee.
It sure does. It's 9 o'clock now. You are listening to the high school basketball game of the week on 96.7 WERA FM. Afshin Manab, Greg Williams. 27.8 seconds left here at Washington-Lee High School. 53-47. Langley up. Washington-Lee with the ball. They're going to have to hurry this now. Osgo. Wallace from downtown. No. There's a foul underneath again. 21.3.
Looked like Colin was over the back there on the rebound.
Yeah. So he's going to, they're going to move down to the other end. Crowd's gotten a little quieter, Greg.
We're in a double bonus here for Langley shooting 2. Things aren't looking too good. The time is not on their side right now. They'll have to make some real special things happen here, hoping Langley plays into that a little bit. A few missed shots.
Things would have been a little different had they hit from 3 in their last trip.
Makes the first one.
That's right, Isaac Perez. He makes that first of 2. This one goes in and out. They still have time, 20 seconds left. They've got to hurry, though. Osgo.
Got to get a quick shot.
He's going to try it for 3. No. Perez with the rebound, tips it back out to Muir, and here comes Langley. Carton now with the right-handed dribble. He's going to try
the clock out.
Yep, he's going to try to dribble that clock out. 4 seconds left, and this ball game is over.
Langley came and went on the road and got him a victory tonight.
Right. Langley moves to 3-3. They are 500 on the season. Washington-Lee drops to 4-2 in Conference 6 play.
Well, I can say, it was a really good, good game here tonight. Both teams played well. You can tell the coaches, really are involved with their team. They coach them. Both teams has a little work to do, but they will, over the Christmas break, work on some of their weaknesses, and also polish some of their strengths, and look for, the new year to, come out and continue with their win streak. Yeah,
we shall see what happens early days right now, right?
Yes, sir.
My friend, good to have you on. We'll have you on for some more games this year.
Thank you for having me.
I loved having you on. It was great.
It was
I hope
a pleasure.
you enjoyed it.
Yes, indeed.
All right, he's Greg Williams. I'm Afshin Banab. Your final score, Langley 54, Washington-Lee 47 from Washington-Lee High School. For the Arlington Independent Media staff and crew and WERA 96.7 FM crew, have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.